What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Because you guys keep asking me, did I see Everyday Struggle? I just watched Everyday Struggle. And y'all say DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden are hating on Meek Mill. Oh my goodness. You young boys gotta understand something. You know I don't like Joe Budden. And you know what I think about DJ Act Feminine. Listen. They were right. What did they say that I didn't say? Didn't I say all of that? Didn't I say all of that? Here's the only thing that I understood what Joe was saying, but it's going to be taken and turned the wrong way when he says the words, I don't feel sorry for Meek, like everybody else. But I understand what he's saying. Now, DJ Act, Act Feminine, you know what he going to do. Meek was never his favorite person in the world anyway, because he was putting pressure to him. So now here's a chance for him to, to launch out. But he really didn't say nothing out of bounds. He just said some things they told him wasn't true. He found out that they weren't true, so he wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't true. None of them said they were happy he's in jail. It's the same thing I said. If you know you got a judge that don't play, why are you playing? So something is very inconsistent. If you know this, I'm like, man, you know all these things that's going down, and you just think it's gonna ride? It's definitely things that you didn't know about the case that I told you about already. Had you watched my video, I would have told you both sides of the coin. Now, we're looking at it because the general public haven't really been told anything about the case or refused to go try to look up anything about this case. So they're going to go, for riding a dirt bike, they give you 2 to 4 years? They dismissed those charges. Man, this is messed up. Now, that's what the people initially saying. And a lot of people are just saying that because they know it'd be bogus to go like, man, that's messed up for me. Knowing they don't deal with me, they're just saying it just cause. I'm giving you based off the facts of the case, and that's it. My opinion of what I feel has got nothing to do with this. I'm telling you exactly all the pros and cons of this scenario. You guys believe it was just because he was speeding on a bike, and that was not the case. The airport fight that got dismissed, well, it didn't get dismissed. They came to an agreement that if he didn't do anything within 6 months, then it would be taken off his record. But it was not a dismissal or thrown out of court. So he cut a deal with them. But everybody knows, and I mean everybody knows, that when it comes to a situation like this, a judge, anybody who's been in court knows, who had a parole violation, it don't matter if the case is dismissed or not. The judge still can find you in violation of your probation. Anybody know the law know that having the case dismissed means absolutely nothing. It's up to the discretion of your parole officer and judge. Did you violate? And here are the details that people are omitting. Traveling without permission. He was supposed to and gotten permission to travel to Germany. He's supposed to go to Germany. Whatever happened, it didn't happen, and they were not notified, but he was still in Philadelphia and never went to Germany. Then he took an unauthorized trip to Atlanta to go to a drug rehab facility when he never told them anything about it, and enrolled in a drug program without notifying his parole officer. These are the things that he was violating that you guys say, man, that ain't nothing. You have never been on probation, so you don't know. There were failed drug tests, and he tried to put himself in rehab to cover it up real quick because his test gonna come back dirty. Why are you playing with the judge and saying, oh, well, I have a drug problem? Well, tell your PO to tell the judge that you're trying to beat an addiction and you want to go into rehab. Why is it done in this fashion? You see, there's other facts in the case that you guys didn't know about, that they not telling you about because you didn't know. Now, no matter how the assistant DA feels, or the DA, or the prosecution, how they feel, their job is to present the case to the judge, and the judge makes the decision on what he or her feels. Period. That's how it goes in the court. It's either trial by jury or trial by bench. That's it. So why would you subject yourself to go any further? If the prosecution isn't fighting you, the prosecution and the defense is basically working together on this case, it's still up to the judge. The judge don't like you. You know that. This is excessive. For an artist of his stature, do I think it's excessive? Absolutely. Do I think she really has something in it with him? Absolutely. That's my personal opinion, thinking that this judge really do have something against Meek Mill. Do Meek Mill know this? Absolutely. Why are you playing around with this judge? That's the bottom line. Now you got 2 to 4 years, and hopefully they trying to get the judge removed. This is Pennsylvania, where they almost never switch the judges like that. In this case, there will have to be really good grounds, and they're trying to create substantial evidence against this judge just cause. So what they said on Everyday Struggle, if you have to watch the entire show, I don't know if somebody made an Instagram clip and just took a word out, someone just took a phrase. Watch the entire broadcast, you would see they really just said exactly what I said. Not that they watched my show and did it, I'm just saying it's just common sense. A lot of people don't know a lot about the law because they haven't been in those situations, and that is a good thing. But to be honest with you, I have no qualms with nothing they did. I'm out.